Hi everyone, long time no see. Carol from the Crafty Emporium. Woo-wee. I hope you're all well. I haven't been around lately because as many of you know, I've actually not been very well, and I've had lots of hospital appointments the past month to try and determine exactly what the problem is. I'm still waiting for a diagnosis, but that's another story. So today I am bringing you a project that I am a little bit delayed on presenting to you. This was my design team project for Calico Collage for October, and I'm only just bringing it to you now. So the project was using the digital kit called Songbird. So there you can see the title, by Calico Collage, and it is basically a beautiful collection of mainly bird theme, obviously songbird, but very pretty, very vintage, and there just occasionally you get a kit that you just go like wow over, and I am not a massive bird lover, but I have to say I did think that this kit was really pretty. I really enjoyed working with this particular kit. So to the project that I created, so basically I did a hardback book and I altered it, so I totally gutted the contents of the book and replaced it with all the pages that you're about to see. Now then, this was not the particular page that Norella designed for the front cover, but I loved it. I just thought it was so pretty, and I covered it with the front and all the way through to the back of the book. I did some metal corners to help to protect, and I used a hitch post for the first time, and I've now got these on my Etsy store as well, cheaper than someone else's version, sorry Mr. Famous Man. And I used very ice cream colours with the ribbons as well, so that just lifts up and over to open it. And as you can see, I put lace on quite a few of the pages. Now, I've said in the past that I don't actually like tons and tons of lace. This is probably about my limit for lace. I like it on the edge of pages, but I just personally don't like tons of it. But I also have to bear in mind as well that I'm not always making these books for myself. They are for other people to enjoy. So to the inside. So basically I created here a pocket and used some of the journaling cards from within the kit. As you can see there. And I printed the lined papers on the back. So ideal little journaling cards there. This is one of the journaling pages, and I just loved this mix of the sort of vintage brown and the blue pattern on it as well. It's a very bright and vibrant birdie here, but what I actually did with this page was I did a ripped pocket here, and then I cut out the bird and made it into a taggy stroke journaling card. But I did it, as you can see, it's a ghost sort of card because the image is underneath. But what I did was I just left the tail slightly loose so that when you pop it back in, the tail sits over the top of the flowers of the pocket. Some more of the lined writing paper, and there's a verse within the song as well that says, "A bird does not sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song." Here I've made a double pocket as it happens on this one. So there's the pocket at the top, which is obvious because of the thumb hole. Did a journaling card, which is also got a little hidden spot there as well, so that you can tuck some writing paper in there, and it's just stuck onto some cream card. But also I cut this out and made this into a pocket as well. put some lace on the edge there. I did a belly band here and made a tag with a pocket on the front and just some leftover paper stuck inside of the tag. And a little circle at the bottom from some of the leftover paper to act as a bit of a stopper. Got a paper doily. It's another journaling page. Here, this is one of the cutouts from the kit, which acts as a bit of a tuck. And then this was one of the journaling cards, which I've just left plain on the back. And this one I've just made into a little fold out. Here I did a belly band, but on the side, so it's more like a little pocket. Just did a journaling card, and I've got loads and loads of peel-offs, and they just sat in the pouch in my craft room, and I thought, right, that's it, time to get them out and start to use them. So that tucks in there, and this is one of the journaling cards as well. And that is so pretty, isn't it? You can just imagine an old colonial type house with the window and the flowers outside with the trees and the birds. Now on this pocket as well, I have done that as a kind of belly band, and there's a metal embellishment on there, as well as some more peel-offs. There's coffee dyed paper throughout as well. This is a paper bag that I've actually, instead of putting it that way on in the book, I've actually put it lengthways on, so it makes a long narrow pocket, which is ideal for a bookmark size tag. And again, this was leftover bits of paper that I've used up. Here I did a pocket with some lace on the bottom and some pearl trim, and used one of the journaling cards to tuck in there, and some coffee dyed paper, and the envelope format. There's a different kind of lace on that, on the edge of that page there. Here I cut out some of the banners, put some lace across the top, and that now acts as a tuck spot. Here I made a belly band with a page that I'd got spare paper left over, but what I did was I folded it so that there's paper tucks behind there and there, so it now also, not only is it a belly band, but it also forms a pocket on the side. So with some of the leftover paper, I did a little tuck spot to just put inside that little pocket. And then behind the belly band itself, this was again one of the other cutouts, which I added onto a big tag, which I've made into a tuck spot for a journaling card. Use some vintage dictionary paper that I coffee dyed, and here I cut out one of the images from one of the pages, stuck it onto coffee dyed paper, and then used some more dictionary paper to add onto a tag, and then made the piece that I added on into a little pocket. So inside the pocket, if it'll come, there we go, there's several bits of leftover paper, and I added a little bit of lace on the edge there as well, so that it acts as a bit of a something to grab hold of to pull out those papers. And then I put some trim on the bottom edge here. There's a different kind of lace. I used 3 different laces in total throughout the journal. Here I did an angled pocket and put another journaling card inside, decorated it up with a bit of lace. In the centre of this first signature, of which there are two signatures, God, I can't count, there is this envelope, and inside the envelope there's some coffee dyed paper, and then I added a little circle on the envelope to act as a bit of a closure to hold the flap of the envelope down. I also had some papers. I think it was Do Craft. Can't remember. Papers, and in them there were some little die cut pieces, so which matched up beautifully with this kit. So I've just added the sprinkled the odd one or two throughout the journal as well. Next page. So this one, as you've just seen, is a fold out. So that folds out that way, and it also folds out that way. So there's plenty of room for journaling there. Some more of the coffee dyed dictionary paper. This is one of the background papers. Here I've made a pocket, and it's got an envelope in it and a tag with a little pocket on the front. So that's a square tag. And then I've made this pocket so that it opens up this way as well, so that you've got a little tuck spot there, and there's a little elongated booklet. Another pocket and some journaling paper. But this pocket is also a flip up to be able to journal on the inside. The other half of the pocket with another bookmarky tag there as well, using some of the leftover papers. Here I used one of my die cuts to cut out the edge of this band here to make a pocket, and put some of the leftover paper in there. Use the peel-offs again to decorate the corners of this page. Coffee dyed papers and more pages from the kit. Here I used one of the pages to make a big pocket, and in it there's a really big tag and a tuck spot there with some coffee dyed papers in. I'll put that away later. And then did the ripped ghost pocket here to make it into a little tuck pocket there. This is another ripped pocket, and I've put some coffee dyed paper and just ripped out one of the, or cut out one of the birds from the kit. And we're now on to the second signature. And here I've got a flip out there. Sorry, didn't check that, did I, to see if you could see it? Just did it. Journaling, sorry, dictionary paper, and this is another flip from on this page for journaling on as well. A little tuck spot here with some journaling paper in. This paper bag I actually put on in the book Long Ways On. And inside there's some little journaling cards, so I just reduced those inside and printed them out so that they were smaller, so that they would fit in the bag nice and neat. Here again, this is another flip out, but this flip out comes with a pocket as well, and in the pocket there's a journaling card. Look at these, they're pretty, such lovely colours. Love this flower, love it, love it, love it, love it. Doily. God, what was that all about, Carol? Love it, love it, love it. So, little tuck spot there with the doily at the top. Doily again there, and some more of the banner. Tuck spot there with a journaling card under. This one is made into a pocket, and there is a tag in there with a little tuck pocket in it. Put that away later as well. And another bookmark piece from leftover papers. Here I made a pocket on this side and put some of the journaling cards in and some coffee dyed paper. But this pocket also flips open so that you can write on that piece there. It's another little flip out so that you've got the whole page to write on as well as the back of the journaling card. This is the backing paper again very pretty. And that's the centre of the second signature, and I just did some circle punched pieces from the leftover papers to add onto the strings. Here I did another die cut pocket, so that, as you can see, it's got all the very pretty lacy edge piece, and then there's some journaling cards there. A little tuck spot there with the doily with just some leftover bits of paper. Another pocket with some lace on the bottom, with a very big tag in, journaling card, and on the back of the tag there's a belly band with some coffee dyed paper in it. Here, this is a corner flip pocket, and then in the actual pocket part itself there's another journaling card, and another big tag with another pocket on it, and this one I've made into a little mini booklet. This one is that flower again, look, and I cut it out to make it into a pocket there and put some journaling cards in. Other side of the bag with some more of the little cards in. And this was some leftover paper that I made into a side pocket, and again I made another little booklet here with a couple of pages of coffee dyed paper in it. This is a little decoration in the centre of the page, so that if you're into journaling to make it look a little bit more decorative, then you've obviously got various space around the actual design, so you could write sort of vertically that way and that way, or you could turn it sideways on and just do something a little bit more creative. And there's some folded up leftover paper in the top there as well. This is a little flip up with writing space on the back of the card, and another one. Some more writing paper, and then at the back of the book I've made the pocket here with some journaling cards in it, and that also flips open as well, so that it gives you that little bit of extra journaling space too. And the back of the book. And so that is my design team project for a very late October. So I just want to show you, because I've created quite a lot of journals over the past couple of weeks, and so this is the one that I'm going to be showing you tomorrow. So I will be doing a video on this little beauty tomorrow, so I look forward to seeing you then. And thank you very much, Doe Bailey. I hope you have enjoyed listening to my dulcet tones. Love ya. See ya. Bye.